end of May we have already got the new wall between the two children's room, and it's been prepared to be painted. We have had a company to come and level the floor. Here you can see the bathroom. The room is still wet, you can see how it's shining. And the same here in one of the children's room. Here on our terrace we have put on a tent so we can store all our furniture during the renovation. And our bedroom for the next 14 days. The dog is taking advantage that we are not sleeping now. It's now time for packing all the things down and removing all the furniture from the living room and also emptying the kitchen. Here you can see how my husband is taking down the ceiling from the roof. And here on the 16th of May you can see the kitchen is away. And a husband that's very tired. The children's room is now used for storage for the new ceiling. It's because it has to stay and dry for some days. The ceiling we are putting up is called Trolltech. Trolltech is a sound absorbing and provides a healthy indoor climate. The nature product is made by wood and concrete. The product was invented in Denmark and has existed for over 80 years, but have only started to be used in private homes the last 20 years. Here you can see how it looks close up. Here the carpenter has started to put down the floor, and it's on an herringbone pattern, and I should say it's not the easiest way to put down a floor, so I think he needed some time to practice a bit. Our living room, dining room and kitchen has once upon a time been several rooms, and the previous owner has made it like one room, but he didn't actually level the floor correctly. So now my husband is taking off some old cement because it's not possible to make it the level that it needs. The carpenter has now finished the floor in the bedroom. And you can see it's protected by some papers. The one of the children's room. You can see the ceiling is up here. And in here there's still storage for ceiling and the living room and kitchen. And here inside the living room and kitchen, the floor has now been level and is not allowed to walk in there. It's now 22nd of May and now we can walk on the floor again. In approx 40 days our kitchen is going to be delivered, and it's a little bit difficult to think that we need to fix all these walls and there has to be laid a floor before that the kitchen can come. This is how you look when you have been sanded walls that has been plastered. I'm now almost finished by plastering and sanding the walls. It's now the 30th May and I'm finished with sparkling and I'm ready to put up wallpapers. It's now the 2nd of June and here is one room that is finished, and here we have a little girl who needs some sugar after a long day in her kindergarten. And here you can see the progress. The other children's room is going to be finished very soon. The carpenter started putting on the floor. There's this wall here that needs to be sparkled and sanded, and it's because the carpenter just have put it up. And here there's going to be a little mini office. It's now the 4th of June and we made it. The carpenter had put on floor in the half of the living room, so now we're ready to get the kitchen delivered. It's now the 7th of June. I've put up wallpapers in the little home office, and some of the kitchen elements has been assembled. And our new stove from Ilve has been delivered. It's now the 15th of June and you can see here some of the kitchen's elements has been placed. And we have been restoring the old tabletops, which we're going to use again. The 22nd of June. Now you can see that the countertops has been placed in the kitchen and some of the drawers. And parts of the island is being placed with the stove. And we have put some of our furniture inside again. The 23rd of June. Now the kitchen is almost finished. The island is now completed and the carpenter has added the last piece and put two parts together, so it's almost impossible to see that he has added it. Here I'm going to show where he has assembled it. It's very difficult to see it.